Hello and welcome all to ByteCode-IT-Training-Institute demo lecture. So we have a mixed audience. There are people who are who are working professionals who are from IT background, and there are also people who are working professionals but not from IT background. There are also students, college-going students, right? So it's a mixed audience, but I will make sure that each and every one of you guys are comfortable. Yeah, let me start first about introducing about myself. So many of you guys would be knowing me, but still a formal introduction would be great. So my name is Mohammed Shadir, and I'm currently working as a senior data scientist at an e-commerce product-based company. And I have been in this IT field for the past 8+ years and have dealt with a lot of programming and also have 5+ years of experience in teaching people programming, right from the basics to advanced level to making sure that they get their jobs in IT. Okay. And I have expertise in multiple domains of IT technologies like programming, cloud solution, machine learning, deep learning, software development. So I had the privilege to work with a lot of talented guys and have made a lot of softwares in my career, which have helped thousands of people and have also have impact on pan-India audience. So these are a couple of skills which I have listed. You don't need to worry about all these skills. So just a basic formal introduction. So yeah. So next slide is the question which I want to ask any of you. Can somebody tell me what do you mean by programming? And by the way, you can definitely give wrong answers. I mean, nobody's here is judging you. So yeah, if whatever you know about programming, can somebody tell what exactly is programming?
A language is computer understand.
A language which computer understands. Yeah, that's exactly right. That a language which not a human but a computer understands. What else can somebody else also answer?
Series of coded
Okay.
software of coded instructions
Okay.
of the operations to a computer or machine.
Yeah, that's also right. That programming is nothing but a list of instructions given to the computer so that it can perform those actions automatically. You don't need to, there is no manual intervention which is required once you program the computer, right? So what exactly, this is the answer which I was actually expecting. So see, programming is nothing but you give up, there is a problem, okay, which requires some human intervention. You just program those human interventions in the language of computer and ask the computer to solve it for you. That is nothing but programming. And we do this, the converting of human instructions to computer coded language is what programming does. So programming is nothing but you are just converting human instructions to a machine readable format, which with the help of a programming language, which a computer can understand and help automate your job, right? So as I was saying, there are mainly two types of programming. One is high level programming and one is low level programming. High level programming is nothing but the programming languages, which are Python, C, Java, which is not only understandable by the computer, but also is understandable by the human. Whereas low level programming are the languages which only computers can understand. So we will be dealing with only high level programming language, which is nothing but our Python programming language. Okay. Before going to the next slide, can you guys tell me what are the different applications of programming, where all programming is being used in our current day-to-day life?
Azure, AWS.
Okay, those are cloud computing platforms, but yeah, programming is also being used over there. Anywhere else?
To create apps and websites.
Yeah, to create apps and to create applications, to create softwares, to create
Automation.
Yeah, automation as well. Yes, you are right. So even right now we are using programming to communicate with each other. The Zoom application which is built is also programmed in such a way that I'm able to lively present my ideas, my resources to you guys on an online platform. This is also indeed perfect example of how programming can be used, right? So how do we use programming for? See, there are like multiple use cases. You can develop websites, you can develop games, you can develop apps, you can develop hardware support. The list goes on. We are living in a world where everything is automated, right from ChatGPT to DALI to whatever social media networking tools you use like Facebook, Instagram, everything is programmable. Do you know that Instagram is actually built using Python? The backend of Instagram is built using Python, and major applications right now which we are using like Facebook, everything has Python involved in it. So, and possibilities with programming, I mean the coding or programming, you could say that it is involved in many aspects of our life, be it science, be it information technology, be it engineering, be it analysis, be it arts and design. So, I mean, people generally think, okay, programming basically means that it's just nothing but software development, but it is not. Like people are using programming in healthcare. Right now, one of the major artificial neural networks was able to crack a protein folding, which the scientists couldn't even discover for the past 100 years. So programming is even used in healthcare. Right now, there are robots which can do operations on behalf of doctors with less error rate. That is only capable because of programming and AI, right? Okay. So now I hope everybody has a clear understanding of what is programming, right? Any doubts, guys? So now coming to the question, what is Python? Python is one of the programming languages, okay, which is being used to create applications, websites, artificial intelligence, data analysis, automation, and a lot of other stuff, which we will show. So this demo, right, please stick towards the end. Okay, please try to stick towards it because I have lined up a lot of examples which involves examples from automation to AI to ChatGPT to website development to web scraping. Okay, so before okay, let me actually give you an example. Now, most of you guys would have filled up form, right? Filled up that form which I had sent you, the registration form. Right? You guys must have filled up this form, right? So you individually, you guys must have filled up this form, email, name, mobile number, qualification, programming experience, laptop or not, right? Like all these questions you must have answered. So what if I told you that, see, you have filled up this form, that's great. But I now have 1,000 students who have enrolled, who have came up to me on an offline basis, and I have got their details, like just as a random sample, got the details in in an Excel sheet like this. Now, what my requirement is, I hope everybody's able to see the screen. This is the email name and everything. Now, what my requirement is that I want to fill up each of this Excel sheet data and fill up here. I mean, fill up in the emails. Email should go into email, name, mobile number, qualification, any programming, and all that stuff. I have to select for each and every row. Okay. And also I have to submit it. Now, if you didn't know programming, what would be the solution for this? What would you do in this scenario? Can somebody tell me? You have an Excel sheet and you have a website in which you need to fill up the form, a sort of like a data entry job. What would you do ideally? Like on an ideal, yeah, on an ideal scenario, yes, you are right, completely right, that you will just go over here and copy paste it, right? Now, but thankfully, you have taken the course of Python programming and you know now how to automate this job. What I will do is a simple program in Python, which doesn't, it will automatically open up the browser for me. Okay. And it will go to that website. It will read that Excel sheet file. Okay. And it will automatically enter all of the data. You can see my hands. I'm not doing this. This is entirely Python. Okay. It will automatically go downwards. It will automatically fill up the Python, the data from the Excel sheet one by one. it will take the data from the Excel sheet and it will automatically select whatever the data is, and it will automatically submit. And this will go on until I reach the 10,000 person who has enrolled for this course. So by doing this, I not only have saved time, but also I have reduced the manpower for doing this, and also the accuracy, the error which might happen while you are trying to do copy paste has reduced by 0%. This is nothing but the power of programming. You can, this is just a basic example. This is nothing, just a basic example which you are right now seeing. This can be automated to a larger extent in such a way that you can even automate your daily tasks. Like if you are connecting to a server, you can automate, and running some command, you can automate that. If you want to post any WhatsApp or Facebook or Instagram message, you can automate that. If you want to set a reminder, you can automate that. If you want to do some data analysis, you can automate that. There is lot of possibilities. Are you guys, this is just a demonstration. You don't need to like understand how it is working. This is what we will learn in the course. Okay, so this is what we will try to understand how all we achieve this. And by the end of this course, you will not only be able to do this, but also in a larger format. You can actually automate your own standard customized tasks. Okay, so by the way, the code for doing this is only this much, which is nothing but hardly 30 lines of code. And this is the power of Python. Okay, why Python programming is so easy is because it has already pre-built libraries inside its ecosystem. You just have to utilize those. You just have to know how to utilize those libraries and just try to understand how you can customize your own automation scripts. Nothing else. So as you have seen, these are the uses of Python. So Python again, like the recent example which we have seen is nothing of web scraping. So web scraping here. And again, like there are multiple other use cases like web development, testing, Internet of Things, big data, machine learning, computer graphics, and a lot more. Okay, so let's actually see one more demo of what Python is capable of. How many of you guys have heard about ChatGPT?
Yeah, we have heard about it. ChatGPT and Bard.
Yeah, ChatGPT and Bard. Okay, so just for demonstration purposes, okay, I have so in this course we will also be dealing with AI tools as well. So what I have done, I will just show you. Okay, run. Okay, I hope you're able to see the screen. So, so this is an application which I have built with integration of ChatGPT. You guys all must have used ChatGPT in the OpenAI website, right? But what I have done is using Python, I have integrated ChatGPT in my application. This application is basically nothing but personal shopper recommendation, which basically means given what all you have purchased in the past, it will automatically not only recommend you what should purchase, what you should purchase in future, but also will give you a reason why it should be purchased. And this entire output is coming from ChatGPT. Okay, so okay, let's take a very basic example. Let's say I have purchased mutton, I have purchased garam masala, I have purchased let's say cheese. Right? And if I submit it, and by the way, this everything is built using Python. Okay, the entire application which you are saying, although it's very basic, but this is for just for demonstration purposes. You can create a lot more exhaustive applications. So yeah, so see, when I entered mutton, garam masala, and cheese, ChatGPT or my Python application says that you should consider buying butter. Why? Since you have purchased cheese, butter would be a good addition to make sandwiches and toast. And the next recommendation is basmati rice, right? Grains. Since you have purchased garam masala, basmati rice would be a good addition to make biryani and pulao, right? Can we try? So similarly, chicken and meat. Okay, now it is. I will give you guys an opportunity. Somebody from the panel or audience can give me some random purchases which you have made in the past, and I will basically give you out. I mean, present you the output. Can somebody tell me? Come on, guys, be creative.
Smartwatch.
Okay, smartwatch. First purchase is smartwatch. Okay, second.
Smartphone.
Okay, smartphone. Okay, next.
Cricket bat.
Cricket bat. Okay, that's great. Okay, so now I will submit this. It takes some time, but yeah, it will give you the output for sure. Okay. By the way, the code for this, see, this is the ChatGPT has given you output. What it says is it recommends wireless earbuds, which has the product category electronics. The reason to buy, which ChatGPT is giving to a user, is since you have purchased a smartwatch and a smartphone, wireless earbuds would be a great addition to your tech collection. Right? This definitely makes sense, right? And then there is fitness tracker. Then there is also cricket ball. Since you have purchased a cricket bat, the cricket ball would be a great addition. Now you might be wondering, okay, for doing this, you have to write lots and lots of amount of code, which actually isn't true. You actually need only 10 lines of code. 10 lines of Python code is all you need to create an application like this. This is nothing but your code. So see, we have seen web scraping. We will see all of this one. So Python programming language is this, that you can easily develop and develop it fast. It is easy and free to use. It is easily compatible with other programming languages. It has lots and lots of libraries. And right now you might be wondering, what is this fool talking about? We don't know what library is. We don't know what all these things are, but don't worry, I will make you things a lot clear as we go along. Before that, I will just give you why is Python right now the most popular programming language. Reason is just one word. It is nothing but artificial intelligence. So whatever you see on the market right now, the latest developments in AI is because of Python. Everything is written in Python. Even the web development, web programming languages are written in Python. For data analytics, machine learning, deep learning, it is also written in Python. There are so many applications of Python programming language that it is very easy for you to get a job once you learn it. Why exactly? This is what I was just like trying to make you guys understand why Python is in demand. It is because it has a simple syntax. It has abundance of libraries and frameworks. It is useful in ML and AI. It has portable features. It has lots and lots of stuff, which you guys will understand once you go along. But overall, it has a huge scope in the market, and anybody who knows Python and its application, remember this word, Python and its application is in high demand. If you just know Python, you are good. But if you know what exactly how Python can be used to create applications, to create automation scripts, then only it makes a lot of sense to, and it is very easy for you to get. Let me, yeah. Okay, yeah. Let me also give you a rough example of how. So I will take a rough example of data analytics here. Okay. So here what we are trying to see is that there is the same exact Excel sheet. Okay. Now what I want to understand is I want to do some data analysis on it. Okay. I want to do some data analysis, that how many of the guys have programming experience, how many of them are freshers, are qualification. So if I try to tell you to understand all of these things using this Excel sheet, would you be able to do it? But using Python, it is just one line of code. See, this one line of code will give you the output and give you a summary that okay, how many people have programming experience and how many people do not have programming experience. And this, by the way, I have just loaded the Excel sheet in here. This I am using for data analysis, library called as pandas, right? So this is a programming experience chart in which you can see that most of the people do not have any programming experience prior. Similarly, you can also do it for qualification. You can see that most of the people who have opted for courses are working professionals. We also have people who are from 10th standard and 12th standard as well, but still most of the people are working professionals, right?
What are these libraries and ecosystem that you were talking about?
So there are, so once you learn Python, then for each and every purpose, okay, you basically have a lot of libraries which are available directly. You don't need to develop everything from scratch. So when we say a library, it is nothing but, let's say that instead of creating a house from scratch, okay, somebody has actually rented you a fully furnished flat in which you just have to go and live. Like you utilize the utensils and everything. Like this, I have automated to automatically send messages in WhatsApp to whoever I intern, right? So like, for example, I have sent this message to one of the brothers saying that, thank you for joining the online programming demo session, right? This I have integrated, this I have done using Python, and it was only one line of code, as you could see here. This is the one line of code which you require in Python for integrating this. Now you may wonder, okay, if everything is in one line, then what makes it so complex? The complex part here, it is to understand when and where to use it. For using all of this, you first need to understand Python from basics to advanced, so that if you want to customize it with respect to your requirement, you have to understand how does it actually work. And once you know Python and once you know how does this library work, you can create your own applications, right? For example, if I want to get some information from Wikipedia without even opening browser, I can do this. Let's say, right now, if you want to like automate, like if you want to start a YouTube without even opening up YouTube, you can run this and it will automatically open up a YouTube channel. So these are so many things which you can do using Python, that you can do a Google search using it, right? And you can also send mails directly from Python. Suppose if you have a user application for which you need to send mails a lot of times, and instead of writing mail each and every time to multiple users, what you can do, you can just collect all the email IDs in one Excel sheet, and using Python, you can send all of these mails at single point. You don't need to worry about opening it up manually and sending it. Like if I send this, like let's say I'm sending it to my own personal ID, right? This will take some time. But yeah, this has been now sent. Now, if I go here, if I go to my other ID and go to, let's say, Gmail, and see, you will see that the mail has come, right? This has just came 0 minutes 8:10, and it also has an attachment. So you can also attach a lot of things using Python. So there are so many things which you can do. And now coming on to okay.
But how you are getting this integrated with like WhatsApp or some other platforms? I mean, mail is fine. But let's say you sent a message on a particular number, right? How did you integrate initially with WhatsApp using Python?
So that is what the power of Python is, right? As I was saying, that Python comes with a lot of libraries. Like this,
Okay.
Here is a library which is called as PyWhatKit. I hope you're able to see it. PyWhatKit. So this PyWhatKit library is integration with WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. Okay.
Similarly, you will also get libraries which are integrated with Facebook, Instagram.
Okay.
Or have a lot, like one of the libraries which I will tell you an example is Paramiko. Now, Paramiko, for the people who are working in technical field, who know what a server is, and wants to basically like run a command every time they have to log into a server and then like run the command, see the output. Rather than doing that, using Python and using this Paramiko package, what you can essentially do is, I will show you. Python parameter. This will run your command. Like here I have run the command of listing the files. So here I have connected to localhost only, which is nothing but my own server. But you can now give the host username password for any server which has access either via username and password or SSH authentication,
Right.
or via keys. You
Right.
can you can select what the command you want to run. For example, I have run a ls command. Now I can actually run also df command as well. Like if I let's say I want to run a df command, it's nothing but memory command. If I now go and run this, you will see that the output is different. It is showing now the file storage format of your system. So you can automate a lot of things like this using Python. But the only necessity is that you need to first understand what is Python, how Python works.
So let's say if there are no libraries for a particular source, now whatever source you're connecting with, like Facebook, WhatsApp, or there is a particular server. But let's say if there are no libraries, because that is my custom source, my custom applications that I have built on my own. And since the libraries are not available by default in Python, then how will I be able to integrate with that particular source and try to fetch information from that application?
So that is what I will teach you.
Okay.
So once you know Python, you will not only be able to integrate libraries, but you can also create your own libraries. Like once you know Python, once you have played around, once you have done a couple of projects, like one of the projects being, let's say this is one of the projects which I have simply made within just like couple of half an hour, a simple. Okay, just a minute. Yeah. Log out. So this is a simple login page. Just want to showcase that web development thing which you can do using Python. Just a simple login page which has a register and a login. So to go here, login. You can now, like this is a basic template. You can now have your own website. You can have your own application. I can integrate that the entire content which I had shown you, like the API content, the AI content, the web scraping content, and put it over here and create some website. So let's say that, okay, like the custom use case, although I'm very sure that whatever your use case is, there will be a library for it.
Okay.
But let's suppose that, okay, there is no library. But still, if you know Python, you have that power to create your own library.
Okay.
You will be able to create these libraries. You will be able to create all this stuff. Okay, so you ideally would be like a master in Python who knows how to not only integrate things, but also create their own libraries and contribute to open source.
Okay, got it.
Right. So any doubts, guys? Like I have shown you a couple of examples, and okay, I will just show you also this. Where exactly it is? Where has this gone? Okay, yeah, here. So like I will just give you a basic example of how you can. So suppose if I register, let's say my brother's name. So this, by the way, is integrated in a database. All things will be stored in a database. So the exact similar thing what you have done on the Google Forms. So let's say that register. So you will get a message that you have successfully registered. And if you go and say Nihal and say 1234, this is the password, you will see that welcome back Nihal. So here is the profile. Like this all data is coming from a database, by the way. So I'm using backend MySQL. Right? So this all will be teach to you guys how to create all these web applications, how to first of all, how to learn Python from basic to advanced, and then how to create whatever applications I have shown you. Right. So all these things will be covered in the entire 2.5 months of course. And it will be very exciting, and especially it would be it would be very indulging and a very good experience for people who want to shift their career from non-IT to IT, or the students who are currently pursuing CS degree, or students who have just began their professional journey. It will be very helpful. As I have shown you, if you possess all this knowledge of how to integrate things, you can put all of these things in your resume, and obviously things will, once you have this experience, it will be very easy for you to get a job in the IT field, because whatever I will be teaching, it will be up to the mark, latest in the market. And this, I mean, I'm not sure, but the people who have knowledge of the IT market, and especially the teaching market, they know this kind of experience you do not get everywhere, right? And especially at a very affordable price. So I will just show you what the course syllabus is. I hope that every one of you have gone through the course materials, but still I will go through this, what all we will be covering. The course syllabus is again, okay, welcome to programming and all. So this is like course details. By the way, the online classes will only be on Saturday and Sunday, okay, from 7:30 to 10:30. 3 hours each day. Okay. And we will easily cover around 50 plus. Here I have written 50 plus, but it will easily go around 60 plus of live video training, like the similar way of how I am conducting the session. Okay. And the objective of the course is, first of all, to provide a solid foundation in Python programming, develop coding skills through hands-on exercise and real-world examples, explore automation tasks, like all this sending emails, text messages programmatically, introduce data analysis, explore web development, demonstrate web scraping, also get our hands into AI and a lot of other stuff, right? This is nothing but the entire course outline. I will go one by one. First is nothing but introduction to Python programming, which will take around 8 hours. We will go through the entire Python programming from basic to advanced. This is advanced data structure. This is advanced data structures and file handling, which is nothing but like duration, which is 10
Shadir,
hours.
I have one doubt.
Yeah, tell me.
We are completely new to this IT field. Like I am into the back office background. So I'm completely new to this IT. Like I have to learn only Python, or else I have to learn SQL, R programming, everything to come to Python.
To get a fresher's job, you don't need to learn everything. Nobody expects from a fresher to know everything. And this course is designed in a way that even if you don't know anything about programming, that is, if you are completely from a non-tech background, we will take things right from scratch. Like even if you don't know the P of programming, we will still make sure that you learn each and every one of it. So yeah, so just to get an entry-level job, you don't need to know everything.
Okay, so I don't need to learn SQL, DDL, DML, like Oracle and
I'm
all.
not saying you don't need to learn. It is, I will obviously give you guidance on that as well. But it definitely gives you upper edge. But from a fresher, you don't expect to know each and everything, right?
Okay.
Like, yeah, that's the thing. Okay, like data structures and file handling, this is advanced course. And then wait a minute. Yeah. Advanced Python programming. Again, we will see about what are the advanced topics in Python programming. And there is then data analysis with pandas. Like the example which I have shown you was very basic. Okay, it was very, very basic. We will go into much more depth how you can, derive a lot of insights from analysis and doing a lot of analysis using Excel sheets, CSV files, raw data files, raw text files. So that will come in handy a lot. So this is used in advanced artificial intelligence and machine learning a lot, right? And then we will go on web scraping, the example which I had shown you, the automation example which I had shown you. So we will also understand how to automate other stuff as well. Okay, like how you can extract data from a real-time website and put it in your database and you collect the data. And by the way, if you just know web scraping, with Selenium, you can get a lot of offers from different companies to scrape data from multiple websites, and you can freelance your own stuff. Like I get a lot of requests, although I don't get enough time, but I get a lot of requests from multiple companies that this is the website. can you extract data from this website in real time and give us the data? We will pay you obviously as per the job, which easily ranges around, sometimes it ranges around 20 to 25,000, or sometimes if it is a small job, it ranges around 5 to 10,000. So it depends, but yeah, you get a lot of opportunities like that. Then there is automation task, like we will learn how whatever automation I have shown you, how to do it, how to, in a much more advanced sense. Okay. And then going around that, integrating AI tools and third-party APIs, like how to integrate ChatGPT, Stable Diffusion, and a lot many use cases. And then there is also development, web development, like how you can develop websites using Python. Okay. And along with this, we will also build a live web AI application. This is the main final project of our online course, where we will develop a web application, an AI web application, like very similar, let's say that an AI application which can remove background from the photo, a very basic example. And we will deploy this AI application live on the internet. That is, each one of you guys will have your own website, which you can showcase an interview saying that, see, this is the website which I have developed, and this is something which I have created from scratch. And this will basically give the interviewer also a very positive perspective of your skills. Okay. So yeah, so this again is just a promotional thing. Okay, let me go back to the PPT. And by the way, yeah, just to give you a very basic example. So, okay, so I will just give you a very basic example. Let's say that how Python programming is very easy. Okay, can somebody tell me what is 1 plus 1? This is, by the way, the Python IDE in which we program. So you guys might want to install this the next time whenever we meet. Okay. So Python programming is so easy that if I say 1 plus 1, it will automatically give me the output as 2. Okay. Like suppose if you want to take an input from the user, let's say I want to like type something and the Python program should give me that output. I can just say there are so many easily readable functions. This is one of the functions where I say enter your, let's say, name. Right? Python will ask, create a prompt here, and it will ask, like I will say Mohammed Shadir. It will give me the output as Mohammed Shadir. Okay. So like here,
sir,
yeah, tell me.
why don't you use PyCharm for Python?
You can use PyCharm as well. No issues. I mean, I'm comfortable using Jupyter IDE because you get the output just below it. You can also use PyCharm as well. No issues.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. And yeah, so similarly, like first name and last name, like you can, I'm entering my first name and yes, and last name. Right. Now, if I now try to print this first name, you will see Mohammed. And if I say my last name, this is nothing but my actual name. But if I want to concatenate both of them to create a full name, I just have to add a plus sign, and it will give me, although it will give me won't give me space, I just have to add space here, and you will see that my entire name is now visible here. So this is how Python is very easy for you guys. Okay, I mean, this is why this is the reason why adaptability of Python has increased so much that right now every major big player is using Python. Like, okay, let me. So yeah, how to code in Python? I have already shown you that you just have to write a high-level Python code, save the code in the PY file, interpret the code, and AI will automatically generate the bytecode for you. Sorry, it will automatically generate the bytecode for you, and the output will be printed on the screen, which we have already seen. Right? Just let me just plug in my charger. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So this we have already seen. We have seen all what the output is, and we have seen all the demo, right? We have seen a lot of the applications and demos, what is possible with Python and how you can do it and how easily you can do it, right? And these are the major companies which are using Python, although I'm very sure every company or whoever is in the market are using Python, but these are major companies which are using Python for their own. Even NASA uses it, even our own government uses it, right? And like ISRO uses it. So every other thing is using Python is very, because it is very easy. Okay. Yeah, so right now, guys, any doubts until now? You guys can share if you have any doubts or any questions.
Sir, I think someone has asked question in the chat. Exactly,
Okay, you have someone as, wait a minute. Okay. So what are you doing now? Hardware networking, and what should we take? Is this, sir, we are doing now hardware networking, and what should we take next steps? See, hardware networking is a good course, I would say, but it is a little outdated, to be honest. Like right now, the entire landscape is moving to programming, AI, data analysis, software development, and all that stuff. So hardware networking is also being automated. So there is always, so right now there is a risk that many of your jobs it may be back office job, it may be your manual job, of any job, you can be easily replaced by AI. Okay. In order to make sure that you do not get replaced with AI, you have to learn AI, or at least you have to know how to integrate AI. Then this can only be done by learning Python programming. Once you learn Python and once you know how to integrate all of these things, you can easily improve your productivity. You can easily, show your productivity and increase it by 10x or even 100x by the latest tools, and you will always be like up to date with the market. So your job will be secure, and also you will progress a lot with respect to your colleagues. Okay, so somebody is trying to tease me out. So I'm so sorry. But I won't go in. I won't get into the religion part.
If you have option, you can remove it.
Sorry.
If you have the option, you can remove it. It's messaging and questioning.
No, that's and it's completely, by the way, no, that's fine. I mean, whenever you try to progress, some or the other people will try to get down you, and I know that person is trying to do it in a funny way, so that's not an issue. Yeah. So what else? So by the way, so what else is included in this course? So whatever sessions we will be having, it will be recorded, and these sessions will be given to you lifetime access to course material and recording whenever you need it. It's not like I will just teach it for this only on weekends, and then if you want to clear any doubts from the video itself, you can directly go to the video and learn it once again. So there is always that possibility that you will always get the lifetime access to it, and so that it helps you even after completing the course if you want to refresh your knowledge on it. You will also get a certificate of course completion that you have learned all of these skills. You have learned Python programming, you have learned web scraping, web development, data analysis, integration of AI tools, API, and also other things as well. And also the one of the core, basically one of the things which differentiates this course or takes it up to the next level is that so my associate, so she's a HR at Google. Okay, she also has six to 7 years of experience of recruiting people in IT. So she will also take sessions on how to prepare yourself for the job, how to prepare your resume, how to improve your skills, how to improve your communication skills, how to how to approach any job, how to approach a company for getting relevant opportunities. So all those things will also be shared with you. And also with respect to that, we are providing, when I say job assistance. So when I say job assistance, it basically means that we have our connects in the market. So whenever there is an opportunity in the market, let's say there is a vacancy for a Python programmer or a vacancy for a web developer using Python, we will refer it on the group, and the ones who are serious and the ones who have worked hard will obviously get a job from that opportunity. And we have seen from different batches in our past batches that many people have got jobs ranging from 3 LPA, which is the minimal range, to 12 to 13 LPA. When I say LPA, it's 13 lakhs per annum, 3 to 4 lakhs per annum. Okay. See, again, this is a clear saying that this is not a guarantee, but what we are trying to provide is provide to you guys is an end-to-end service. We are not only just teaching you guys, but also giving you relevant opportunities which come across to us. Okay. So yeah, that's it. And then you also, by taking this course, you also become a community member of ByteCode. So then you join with other rest of the 1,000 students who have done this course. You can discuss with them, network with them. So most of the time what happens is that when you network with the other guys, they are already doing a job and they get an opportunity, they might refer you for that job. That is how people help each other and then they progress in their career. Okay. Any doubts until this now, guys? Any doubts?
No, I think this is crystal clear. I mean, and that's the thing that we were looking for. So yeah, that helps.
So if you actually go to the market, to any big institute. So I have worked with multiple big tech edtech institutes like Upgrad, Boston Academy, IntelliPath, Edunox, and Scalar as well. So they obviously charge you in lakhs, right? Like they charge you for all of this, they charge you in lakhs. And so they don't really put much attention to each and every individual. But since we are starting this thing, obviously business is there, but also a noble purpose of helping people to educate them about programming and to transform their careers. So we have kept it in a very affordable price so that each one of you can afford it. Okay. And also try to try to transform their careers. Okay. So yeah, so just revealing the price. This is it. I mean, somebody might be shocked. Somebody like, okay, how exact? I mean, so people who I have talked with, they told, okay, you are charging very less because including this everything and that too live training program. This is like every day on the weekends it will be live, 100% down clear sessions, and rest everything will be taken care of. So this is the thing, guys. If you pay full time, one time full payment, then it is for 9,999, which is like 9,999. And if you now pay in installments, like 2 installments, then it would come around 11,999. Okay. Any doubts on this, guys? So if you have any doubts, if you have any anything, you can get on call with me. I hope that you all have your number, my number with you guys. So that is it. Thank you for your time and attention. The ones who want to register can directly contact me either through call or WhatsApp. Okay. Or you can just post a message to me that, sir, I am interested for this course. Can you please give me the registration form? Only limited seats available. Again, we would only concentrate on people who are very serious, and also we will give individual attention to each and everyone, even though if they do not have much background in IT, even though they do not have any programming experience, or even if they are a student from 7th or 8th standard or a working professional with 15 years of experience but doesn't have programming knowledge, we will attend to each and everyone so that they can learn this entire thing and be able to develop applications. Any doubts, guys? Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you for your time and attention. Please do get back to me, and please do refer, if you like this demo session, if you have got a positive perspective, a positive assurance of what you guys will be learning throughout this entire 2 months, please do refer this course to your friends and family, someone who might be interested, someone who want to build a career in IT programming, someone who is, who wants to future proof and secure your IT career, please do share this course across them. Okay. Thanks a lot, guys. It was nice giving you this presentation, and thanks a lot for your time and attention. I
Thank
will
you, sir.
contact each one and every one of you guys personally. So, and by the way, again, I'm telling, we have only limited seats, first come, first serve basis. So if you guys miss out, then it's obviously the next batch only. So whoever intends to get, get yourself admitted, please message me as soon as possible. Okay. Okay, guys. Thanks a lot for your time and attention. See you guys then in the next session. Happy learning. Take care.
Thank you.